This dish is perfect for those nights when you want to pretend you're on a tropical vacation instead of hiding in the pantry, eating chocolate chips straight from the bag. Not that I've ever done that. For this recipe, you'll need about 20 minutes of prep time and 10 minutes of cooking time. It's great for a quick weeknight dinner or as an impressive appetizer for your next dinner party. Just don't invite my neighbor Susan. She'll probably try to one-up you with her famous tuna casserole. Trust me, no one wants that. Let's talk ingredients. You'll need 1 pound of large shrimp peeled and deveined, half a cup of unsweetened shredded coconut, half a cup of cashews, finely chopped, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, 1 teaspoon of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, 2 large eggs, beaten, 2 tablespoons of lime juice, 2 tablespoons of honey, 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. Optional, lime wedges and cilantro for garnish. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty of this culinary adventure. First, grab a shallow bowl and mix together the shredded coconut and chopped cashews. In another bowl, combine the cornstarch, chili powder, garlic powder, salt, and pepper. It's like a little spice party in there. Just don't inhale too deeply, or you'll be sneezing like my husband after I make him dust the ceiling fans. Next, set up your dredging station. It's like an assembly line, but instead of making cars, you're making deliciousness. Dip each shrimp into the cornstarch mixture, then into the beaten eggs, and finally into the coconut cashew mixture. Make sure each shrimp is well coated. It's like giving them a delicious little hug. Now heat the vegetable oil in a large skillet over medium-high heat. Once it's hot, add the coated shrimp and cook for about 2 to 3 minutes per side until they're golden brown and crispy. It's like a beach vacation for your shrimp, except instead of getting a tan, they're getting deliciously crispy. While the shrimp are cooking, whisk together the lime juice and honey in a small bowl. This will be your dipping sauce. It's tangy, it's sweet, it's perfect. Kind of like me, except I'm more sarcastic than tangy. Once all the shrimp are cooked, transfer them to a plate lined with paper towels to drain any excess oil. Serve them hot with the lime honey dipping sauce on the side. If you're feeling fancy, garnish with lime wedges and cilantro. Now let's talk nutrition. This dish is high in protein from the shrimp and healthy fats from the coconut and cashews. It's also gluten-free, which is great for those of you with gluten sensitivities, or for when you want to impress your gluten-free friend who never stops talking about being gluten-free. Yes, Karen, we know. If you're looking to make this dish a bit healthier, you can try baking the shrimp instead of frying them. Just preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, 200 degrees Celsius. Place the coated shrimp on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper and bake for about 10 to 12 minutes, flipping halfway through. It's not quite as crispy, but it's still delicious, and you won't have to feel guilty about eating the entire batch in one sitting. Not that I've ever done that either. For those of you who like it spicy, feel free to add some cayenne pepper to the spice mixture or some sriracha to the dipping sauce. Just be warned. It might make your mouth feel like that time I accidentally used my son's cinnamon toothpaste. Let's just say that was an eye-opening start to the day. If you're not a fan of shrimp, you can use the same coating on chicken tenders or even firm tofu for a vegetarian option. The world is your oyster. Or in this case, your shrimp. This dish pairs wonderfully with a crisp white wine or a light beer. Or, if you're like me after a long day of refereeing sibling battles and trying to decipher my husband's grocery list handwriting, a large glass of anything will do. Now, let's talk about some possible side dishes. A simple green salad with a citrus vinaigrette would be lovely. Or, if you're feeling ambitious, some coconut rice would really complement the tropical flavors. Just don't get too crazy and try to make everything from scratch. We don't want a repeat of last Thanksgiving when I decided to make my own pumpkin puree. Let's just say, the dog ate better than we did that year. If you have any leftover shrimp, which, let's be honest, is unlikely, they're great cold the next day on top of a salad. Or, do what I do and eat them straight from the fridge while standing with the door open, pretending to look for something else. It's our little secret. Remember, cooking should be fun. If you mess up, just call it deconstructed or rustic, and no one will question you. And if all else fails, there's always takeout. Just make sure to hide the evidence before your family gets home. So, there you have it, folks. Chili lime cashew and coconut shrimp. A dish that's sure to impress your friends, family, and maybe even that judgmental voice in your head that sounds suspiciously like your mother-in-law. Give it a try and let me know how it goes. And remember, if the smoke alarm goes off, it's not burning, it's just extra crispy. Happy cooking!